June Lockhart is an American actress, primarily in 1950s and 1960s television, but with memorable performances on stage and in film too. She is remembered as the mother in two TV series, Lassie and Lost in Space. She also portrayed Drive, Janet Craig on the CBS television sitcom Petticoat Junction. She is a two-time Emmy Award nominee and a Tony Award winner. Early years. Born in New York City, Lockhart is the daughter of Canadian-born actor Gene Lockhart, who came to prominence on Broadway in 1933, and R. Wilderness, and English-born actress Kathleen Arthur Lockhart. Her grandfather was John Coates Lockhart, a concert singer. She attended the Westlake School for Girls in Beverly Hills, California. Film. Lockhart made her film debut opposite her parents in a film version of A Christmas Carol in 1938. She also played supporting parts in films including Meet Me in St. Louis, Sergeant York, All This, and Heaven 2 and the Yearling. Lockhart played the title role in She-Wolf of London. Stage. Lockhart debuted on stage at the age of 8, playing Mimsy in Peter Ibbotson, presented by the Metropolitan Opera. Her acting in For Love or Money brought her out of her parents' shadow and gained her notice as a promising movie actress in her own right. One newspaper article began, "June Lockhart has burst on Broadway with the suddenness of an unpredicted comet." In 1951, Lockhart starred in Lawrence Riley's biographical play Kin Hubbard opposite Tom Ewell. Television. In 1955, Lockhart appeared in an episode of CBS's Appointment with Adventure. About this time, she also made several appearances on NBC's legal drama Justice, based on case files of the Legal Aid Society of New York. In the late 1950s, Lockhart guest-starred in several popular television westerns including Wagon Train and Cimarron City on NBC, and Gunsmoke, Have Guns, Will Travel, and Rawhide on CBS. In 1958, she was the narrator for Playhouse 90's telecast of the George Balanchine version of Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker, featuring Balanchine himself as Drosselmeyer, along with the New York City Ballet. Lockhart is best known for her roles as TV mothers, first as Ruth Martin, the wife of Paul Martin, and the mother of Timmy Martin in the 1954 CBS series, Lassie. She replaced actress Cloris Leachman, who had originally played the role. Following her 5-year run on Lassie, Lockhart made a guest appearance on Perry Mason as defendant Mona Stanton Harvey in The Case of the Scandalous Sculptor. Lockhart then starred as Dr. Maureen Robinson in Lost in Space, which ran from 1965 to 1968 on CBS, opposite veteran actors Guy Williams and Jonathan Harris. In 1965, Lockhart played librarian Ina Coolbrith, first poet laureate of California, in the episode Magic Locket of the syndicated Western series Death Valley Days, hosted by Ronald W. Reagan. In the storyline, Coolbrith develops a tenuous friendship with the teenager Dorita Duncan, later the dancer Isadora Duncan. The two have identical portions of a broken locket. Sean McClory played the poet Joaquin Miller, author of Songs of the Sierras. Lockhart would then appear as Dr. Janet Craig on the final 2 seasons of the CBS sitcom Petticoat Junction, her character being brought in to fill the void created after B. Benaderet died during the run of the show. She was a regular in the ABC soap opera General Hospital during the 1980s and 1990s. And was also a voice actor, providing the voice of Martha Day, the lead character in the Hanna-Barbera animated series These Are the Days on ABC during the 1970s. Lockhart appeared as a hostess on the Miss USA pageant on CBS for 6 years, the Miss Universe pageant on CBS for 6 years, the Tournament of Roses Parade on CBS for 8 years, and the Thanksgiving Parade on CBS for 5 years. In 1986, she appeared in the fantasy film Troll. The younger version of her character in that film was played by her daughter, Anne Lockhart. They had previously played the same woman at 2 different ages in an episode of the television series Magnum P.I. In 1991, Lockhart appeared as Miss Wiltrout, Michelle Tanner's kindergarten teacher on the TV sitcom Full House. She also had a cameo in the 1998 film Lost in Space, based on the television series she had starred in 30 years earlier. In 2002, she appeared in 2 episodes of The Drew Carey Show as Lewis's mother, Misty Konisk, alongside fellow TV mom Marion Ross, who played Drew's mother. In 2004, she voiced the role of Grandma Emma Fowler in Focus on the Family's The Last Chance Detectives audio cases. Lockhart starred as James Caan's mother in an episode of Las Vegas in 2004. Lockhart has since guest-starred on episodes of Cold Case and Grey's Anatomy, in the 2007 ABC Family television film Holiday in Handcuffs, and in the 2007 feature film Wesley. In February 2013, Lockhart began filming for Tesla Effect, a video game that combines live-action footage with 3D graphics, which released in May 2014. Recognition. In 1948, Lockhart won a Tony Award for Outstanding Performance by a Newcomer for her role on Broadway in For Love or Money. She has 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, 1 for motion pictures and 1 for television. Both were dedicated February 8, 1960. Personal life. In 1951, Lockhart married Drive John F. Maloney. They had 2 daughters, Anne Kathleen Lockhart, born September 6, 1953, and June Elizabeth Lockhart, born 2 years later. The couple divorced in 1959. She married architect John Lindsay that same year, but they divorced in October 1970, and she has not remarried since, and has taken her mother's maiden name for her stage name, and has appeared in films and television programs. June is marketing manager, art director for an international luxury furniture manufacturer headquartered in California, with showrooms around the world. Selected filmography.